Hey guys, it's Vin17 back in the video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys my best methods to get free mythics fast in Madden 25. Before we do start, make sure to leave a like on the video, join my Discord server, link will be in the description. Let's try to get 100 likes on this video, that'd be awesome. And the post notification shout out, because these people on screen right there, thank you for having your post notifications on. If you guys doing a post notification shout out, make sure to be subscribed, have notifications on, be one of the first people to comment on my videos. Let's get straight into this, guys. So there are two main methods that I want to show you guys on how to obtain free mythics and mythics very fast as well, if you are willing to spend any Madden cash or currencies. I will say one of them does not involve just straight up like building them from promos. Obviously that's self-explanatory, because I feel like it's honestly more smart to go for the randoms. And you know, if you want to go for mythic, that's great, you can. Personally, I always go for random, so it's not fair of me to say that's one of the methods I'm going to talk about in this video. I'm going to talk about methods that I personally do and give you guys, of course, an update on how my team is looking because of that. So let's get started with this. I'm not going to go over Madden Heroes as well. Technically, you know, if you do keep up with everything, you're at least going to get one or two for free by the end of the season, but that's not what we're focused on. We're focused on mythic players. So number one is the most obvious, and that is team training. And now this is the reason that I say, you know, it's good to go random and promos and stack up on players, is because you can use team diamonds to get yourself mythic players really easily. And a lot of it involves trade in. You could get lucky with the actual you know, team diamonds, like, you know, kind of event itself and get the epic player from the board. But honestly, I feel like it's too much work, and especially the fact that none of that even counts towards the daily goal just makes me not want to do the events. I don't know about you guys, and honestly, you don't get much either unless you have insane patience. I really do like the trade-ins though. You can trade in iconic players, you can trade in epic players, rares, and uncommons, as well as other mythics and other marvels, but I don't know if you really want to do that. But you can trade these in and get yourself, of course, these team diamond tokens, which you can use to get uncommons, rares, and then get iconics. And you need 4 of these iconics. I always just do the random, and 4 of these iconics grants you a team diamond mythic. Now I know this is very like why would you do that? 4 iconics. The iconics aren't technically up to date with what we have in the current promos and field passes, so these, you know, are mythic players and they will be good, but these will more, I guess, be up to date with the players that are out, the iconics that are out now, and obviously they give the +1 boost as well. So in my opinion, it's well worth it, obviously, to get yourself a better overall and get the boost and everything until the mythic boost expires. But the regular iconics obviously are good as an alternative just to have, and obviously 4 of them on your team if you haven't had a really good team. That would be more smart to keep than the than I guess getting a mythic. But obviously, if you're like my team, I have been doing this for so long now, to the point where I don't have any more players to trade in, and the ones that I do, I'm now converting to training points and coins because of the season team training. But this is a great way to get yourself free mythics, and probably the easiest way, and that brings me to my second method here, and that is the field pass itself. Now I know what you're thinking, you can't get this without buying the field pass itself, and a part of that is true. You can get more mythic players by buying the field pass, or it makes it easier for you, I suppose. But even if you don't, just getting yourself progress in this field pass by just playing, getting the points, getting all the way to the end, even free to play, will get you a free mythic. This is how. So if you do the player collector and obviously get rare players, put those rare players into epic players, and then do the random here, if you can do this multiple times throughout the field pass, that's great. There's only a couple players you can get. You can't get the journey player, and you can't get season team training players. So you can only pull a Sherwood, Zach Tom, and Charlie Jones. These are the only 3 cards you can pull out of this iconic trade. And to get a mythic, all you need is 2 of the specific iconic versions. You are very likely to get yourself, you know, 2 of the same versions of players. If you get a Sherwood and you don't buy the field pass, that's unfortunate. He is the field pass player, but he's not the journey player. But if you get either of these 2, that's great, because you can get yourself obviously a mythic player then. Whereas Sherwood, if you get it, that's great. You can get the field pass player without buying the field pass, but you can only get 1. I don't think you can mythic it unless you get lucky and get 2. But yeah, for all these, you can mythic them really easily. And what I do is do a random here, and I might do another random, and depending on what I get, I'll get a mythic player, just because I use the rest of my rares throughout the field pass to get myself epic selects and get those 2 players that I need, because in these, it's really cool that you can only use 2 of the epics and then 2 of the iconics, but to get the actual iconics themselves, even if you don't do the rare, you want the specific, it also only costs 5 epic players. But to that, you know, you kind of have to get lucky if you do the random epic trade. But that is, you know, a great method to get mythic players, and I'll show you guys kind of what I have done. I got the Trey Smith from a couple of field passes ago with the same method. I got the Gates on the defensive side. I got Sherwood from the last one. I was pretty sure I got another one, but maybe he already got replaced. There he is, Malik Neighbors, with the same thing. So there you guys have it. The Marvel doesn't count. I was able to get that just because of Team of the Year and how absurd that was. But yeah, you guys can see kind of the progress there. But you can also see the Team Diamond Mythics on my team. Corey Bojorquez, James Harrison, Braden Fisk, all these players still starting for my team, which is pretty awesome. I just upgraded the secondary today, so that's looking pretty good. But that is pretty much going to be it, guys. In my opinion, these are the best ways to get mythics. There's no direct iconic to mythic trade like we have in core. Otherwise, it'd be super easy to say, here's how to get iconics and then convert them to mythics. But you can't really do that. You know, you can do these methods that I showed you, or you can do the promo methods. But obviously, in the promos, it's a different story because it's a little bit harder to get the specific versions of the player, if you guys know what I mean. And I never go for them personally, so I can't like recommend you guys do either. But obviously, it is something to think about to get yourself another method to get mythic players. But that is pretty much going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, and peace.